Well, good morning, all of you. There is no debrief today. I hope you have also completed your attendance. We saw the arc length and we also saw how to find the circumference of the circle in the previous class. We saw various types of problems dealing with finding circumference of a circle and a small portion of the arc, that is arc length. In today's class, we will further move on to find out the sector area of a circle. Okay, let's see the first line. We know that the area of circle is given by pi r square. Okay, and by sector we mean, before you try this problem, let me tell what is a sector, and then you can try this problem and tell me the area. Make sure you round your answers to third decimal. So if I have a circle of this, okay, circle, let me use this particular.
Sorry, I think you muted.
Okay, let me check. Supposing I want to find the arc length of this particular portion which is there in, let me use blue this time. If I want this particular arc length, we have a formula for that, and if the angle here is some theta, I'm calling it as theta. If the angle is theta, then we have a formula that we compared with that with the circumference. Like for the circle, the angle is 360 degrees, and for this one, the angle is theta. We wrote a ratios, that is circumference of circle or the length of this particular arc, let me call it as S. S over circumference of circle equals the corresponding angle made by this arc length, that is theta over 360 degrees. This is what we used. Now this, if you simplify, we will get only the portion which is in the blue, the arc length. By sector we mean we are interested in finding complete area, this one, this particular complete area. Okay, this whole area is your sector area corresponding to this particular arc. We will see how to find sector area. Before that, I want you to try this particular problem. Find the area of circle given below. Okay, using the formula A equals pi r square. Round your answer up to third decimals. Okay, use the pi which is there on your calculator and round answer to third decimal. I'll give you 30 seconds, then we will go over solution. Okay, let's take a look at the solution. It was quite simple. We are just substituting A equals pi r square. In this case, we are just substituting pi. R was 9 inches square. If I simplify this further, I'll get 254.469 square inches. We are just rounded to third decimal on this particular problem. Okay, all of you just think over and tell me how would you find the area of this semicircle. Okay, how would you find the area of this particular semicircle? Use your chat, that we will go over. How would you find the area of this particular semicircle? If I were to find the area of this particular semicircle, as you all suggested, I just have to divide the area of the circle by 2. So just we can say that area of semicircle I'm just using this for circle. It is nothing but area of circle divided by 2. If I were to write the formula, it will be area of circle is pi r square, and this will be pi r square divided by 2. In case you are noting down, 15 seconds, and then we will go on to next slide. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, now let's get to the formal definition of this sector. A sector is sector of a circle is a region, usually wedge-shaped, bounded by two radii of circle and their intercepted arc. A sector is usually not named by itself. It is referred to as sector bounded by the central angle. Okay, it is the sector bounded by the central angle. If this angle is some angle called theta, then the sector corresponding to this particular central angle is nothing but this whole portion. It is the area that is bounded by the two radii made by this particular central angle and the arc which that central angle corresponds. So this is whole of your sector. In case you are noting down the definition, I'll give you 30 seconds, then we will move on to see how to get this sector area. Okay, in this particular figure, the sector is bounded by radii AD, BB and arc AB. Okay, so what we said. Let's move on to the next slide. Same way, we follow the same technique as we followed finding the arc length. Okay, the ratios of area of sector of a circle to the area of the whole circle is equal to the ratio of the sector's arc measure to that of 360 degrees. Okay, so here by this particular area I mean the area of sector, and by A I mean here in the formula area of circle. Okay, this is your measure of arc. Okay, it is the central angle made at the central angle made by the arc. Okay. Further, if I just substitute here, let me keep this area of sector as area itself. Let me substitute area of circle as pi r square. Then I'll have this as measure of, let this one remain as it is, the central angle be measure of the central angle L and this 360 degrees. If I just multiply on both sides by pi r square, I'll get the formula for area of sector. So multiply by pi r square on both sides. These two will get crossed out, so I'll get area equals pi r square times the arc length, measure of arc length in degrees divided by 360 degrees. Okay, make sure this angle is in degrees and not radians. Okay. Note down this, I'll give you some 30 seconds, then we will see few problems based on that. Okay, let's see a problem based on this particular formula. I'll do this one for you all. Find the area of sector bounded by angle AQB. Okay, first let's write the formula for area of sector. We know that area of sector, let me write it completely, is nothing but pi r square, that is the area of circle, times the angle made by the sector, the angle made, central angle of this particular sector is 67 degrees divided by 360 degrees. I was writing just the formula, so I'll just write here theta, which is the angle made by the sector, divided by 360 degrees. Let me substitute whatever I have now. I have the radius, which is 30.8, so pi times of 30.8 whole square, and the angle made at the center by the sector is 67 degrees divided by 360 degrees. Let me substitute all of this in calculator. So second pi times 30.8 square times, in parenthesis I'll just put 67 divided by 360. I will have 554.656 square meter as the sector area. I hope this problem is clear. I just made use of the final formula. If it's tough for you to remember this, you can just remember this and then cross multiply. Anything will work. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. I want all of you to try these three problems. Okay. You are finding the sector area corresponding to the shaded region for each of them. Call this as problem 1, call this as problem 2, call this as problem 3. Once you have the answers, you may use chat. I will give you all exactly 3.5 minutes from now, and after that I will go over the solution. Okay. As and when you find the solution, you may use chat to indicate what you have. Let's go over the solution for each of them. Just let me write the general formula for finding the area of sector once again on the top, and we will go over the solution. I'll call area of sector as area of sector equals, we learned that it was pi r square, which is the area of circle, times the angle made by the sector, that is theta, divided by 360 degrees. Okay, you can use different symbol here. I'm using theta. So let's see the first one. So here area of sector equals, the radius is 8 inches, so pi 8 square, pi times 8 square, angle is 60 over 360. Okay, I'll simplify this in a while, but let me write even for this one. Same way for this one, the area of sector corresponding to the arc which makes 120 degrees is area of sector equals pi r square. So pi, here the radius is 4.5 inches, so if you want you can write 4.5 or you can write 4.5, as we are expecting answer in decimal, so I'll just keep 4.5, doesn't matter, either you can take 4.5 square inches or 4.5 square inches, divide, and the angle made by the sector is 120 and then divided by 360. And finally for the last one, if I were to substitute things in the formula, I will have area of sector, this right here, equals pi r square, which is pi times 12.8 whole square, and the angle made is 110 divided by 360. Let's substitute each of them. For the first one, if I substitute, I need to substitute pi times 8 square times 8 square times 60 over 360, which gives us 33.510 square inches. So here area of sector (33.510 square inches). Let's see the next one, which is pi times 4.5 square pi times 4.5 square times the angle made, which is 120, divided by 360. Substitute that in calculator. I have 21.206. And the last one. So we have 12.8 square instead of 4.5, and the angle made this time is 110, which will give us 275. And the units were millimeters, so make sure you write the units. Square millimeters here, square inches here. Okay, I hope these kind of problems are clear to you all. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay. Same way now, I want you all to try this particular problem. They have given you the area of circle. The area of sector also has been given to us. Find the indicated measure. They have given you this particular area of sector and area of circle, and they are asking us to find the radius first, then arc length, then perimeter of the shaded region, circumference of circle, length of arc length ST. Here you are finding the central angle made by this particular arc ST. Here you are finding the length of arc ST and the perimeter of unshaded region. Okay, please find all of these 6. I'll once again give you like 2.5 minutes this time, and then we will 3 minutes I'll give you because there's 6 weeks. So take 3 minutes and then we will go over solution for this. Okay, let's go over solution for this. First of all, what they have given us, they have given the area of circle and area of sector. So to find the radius of this particular circle, I know area of circle, the formula is pi r square. Formula of circle is what? Pi r square is nothing but this, 624.36. I need to find r for this particular problem. So first let me divide by pi on both sides. So I just divide by pi. So these two will get crossed out. So I'll have r square equals 624.36 divided by pi. The next step is take square root on both sides. If I take square root, square and square root will get crossed out, so that just the radius equals square root of 624.36 divided by pi. Okay, once I input this particular numbers in calculator, I will have answer as 14.098 as the radius. 14.098, and the unit which was used was meter, so it will be in meter. Next they are asking us to find the angle made by at the center, this particular angle they are asking. To find that, let me use different color. We learned a formula where the sector area divided by area of circle is nothing but the angle made by the sector, that is otherwise I'll just use this one. angle made by the sector, we use this formula, divided by 360 degrees. In our case, we already have sector area, which is for the arc ST, we have sector area of 64.17. So just substitute here, in case of sector area 64.17, divided by area of circle is also given to us, so just substitute that 624.36, and we are interested in measure of this particular arc ST, and this is 360 degrees. To get this measure of arc ST, that is measure the central angle made by this arc ST, to get that I need to multiply by 360 on both sides. So multiply here by 360 degrees and multiply here by 360 degrees. So these two will get crossed out. You just have to simplify this in calculator to find the measure of the central angle made by the arc ST. So we have 64.17 divided by 624.36, okay, everything in parenthesis, times 360 degrees. Okay, if I round up, it should give us 37. Okay, I'll have 37, and the units here once again will be, it is the angle, so it will be 37 degrees. Okay, now the perimeter of shaded region. Perimeter of shaded region is nothing but the sum of this particular radius, and arc ST. So for that I'll need length of ST, right? So first let me find the length of ST. Length of ST is what? To find the length of ST, we have to use length of ST divided by circumference of a circle. Okay, length of ST, I'm just telling length of ST. We used the formula in the previous class. Length of ST divided by circumference of circle, I'm calling it as C, equals the angle made by the ST at the center, which is we found as 37 degrees, divided by 360 degrees. And circumference is nothing but 2 pi r, so I can substitute this by 2 pi r in our next step and simplify further, or multiplied by circumference on both sides. Okay, these two will get crossed out, and circumference is nothing but 2 pi r, so I'll just erase this and write 2 pi r here. Circumference is 2 pi r, that is 2 times pi, and the radius that was given to us, the radius of the circle that was given to us was, we found the radius 14.098, 14.098. So if I do this, I'll get the length of the arc ST. So let's simplify this. 37 divided by 360 times, in another parenthesis I'll just write 2 times pi times and the radius, which is 14.09, 14.098. Okay, that will give us 9.104. So the length of our ST is 9.104. Now to get the perimeter of shaded region is nothing but the radius 1. Now we found the radius, so radius 1, once we add the radius, then next we have ST, the length of ST which we found as 9.104 plus, once again we have the radius because we need Vs plus St plus Vt. So Vt is same as Vs, that's radius 14.098. Okay, let's simplify this further. Okay, I ended up getting only as a first decimal 37.300. That is for this particular. We are still left with circumference. We can just find it using 2 pi r. Circumference is nothing but 2 into pi into 14.098. That is 88.580 is the circumference of the circle. And finally, to find the perimeter of the unshaded region. So they're saying perimeter of the unshaded region. This whole thing. Okay. And it also includes these two radii. Okay. So you need arc SRT. This is little challenging. So observe here. So you need length of arc SRT plus SV plus VT. Okay. Segment SV plus VT. Length of arc SRT is nothing but circumference minus length of ST. You already found circumference as 88.580 because this whole thing will give us circumference, that is for the circle. So it is, this particular number is 88.580 minus this ST. Length of ST which was 9.104. 9.104. Okay. Then further we already know the radii, so we have to add radii twice. So you can just write SV and VT were both radii, so 14.098. And we have once more 14.098. We need to simplify that. We'll get 107.672. And we got right units for all of this. This was in meters, and this was also in meters. Circumference also was in meters. Only the area wherever they have, that's where we'll have area was already given, so that's where we'll have in meters squared or square meters. Okay. We solved enough problems based on the sector area. I think you can utilize the rest of the class time to work asynchronously on this particular homework. Okay. I'll post a link where you have to turn in this particular homework, so you'll have rest of the class time to work on this. In case you have any questions, doubts, or difficulties, feel free to unmute yourself and ask, or you can ask me via chat.